Alright, so we're back. This is episode 3 of the Vlog a Day series. I decided to make a vlog every single day until the new year. So make sure you check out episode 2 and 1, now available, and episode 4 tomorrow. Alright, so today's topic is going to be video games that came out in 2010 that you cannot live without. Alright, so this episode is for all my gamers out here. The other two lists were in sort of a top 10 format, but this one is not. It's going to be basically just all these games you should have played at least, if not owned them. Okay? So we're going to get right into the list right now. So the first game is a very slept on game. A lot of people haven't played it for whatever reason, but you should definitely play it. It's called Alan Wake. It's available for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. Excuse me. It's very a great place on where games should be going in the future. Okay, it's like a cinematic game. Like the entire game plays out like a film. So basically, and each decision you make can just turn or make good or make worse decisions that happen later in the game. So it's definitely you play as this guy named Alan Wake, and you try to uncover all these secrets to make the story play out a certain way. It's a great game. It looks beautiful, especially if you play it in HD. Get those HDMI cables for your system. But it's definitely a great game. Make sure you check it out. Blockbuster if you don't want to go ahead and buy it, but you should definitely consider buying that one. Okay? This next one, definitely essential. I'm a little jealous because only PlayStation 3 has this game. It's going to be God of War 3. Okay, so I know all my PlayStation 3 fans out there are big God of War fans, I'm sure. No explanation here. It's God of War. It's part 3. Think about the other two and add some because it's PlayStation 3 and you have the game. Okay? Next one. Big fan of this series. Halo. The next game is going to be Halo Reach. Okay, so this came out a little while back, maybe September, if I'm not mistaken, it came out. Did it come out? Anyway. Halo Reach. So, again, little explanation needed here. If you played Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, it's another entry to the Halo series. Except there's a couple new things. There's add-ups and power-ups, add-ons. You can run. You can use a jetpack now. You can do all of these other things. Puts a little bit of a spin on the game. Great multiplayer as always. It's another great entry to the Halo series. So you definitely want to pick that up. It's available only for the Xbox 360. So PlayStation users, stick it to you. Okay, the next game is Call of Duty Black Ops. Okay, so the next entry from the Call of Duty series. They seem to bounce back and forth whether the game is made by Treyarch or Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward makes the Modern Warfare series, but Treyarch has made all the other ones except for Call of Duty 2, because Infinity Ward did that. Oh no, Infinity Ward did the first one, and then Treyarch did the second one, the third one, World at War, and the Modern Warfare games are done by Infinity Ward. But this is another one from Treyarch, and a lot of people don't like the Treyarch Call of Duty games as much as the Infinity Ward, but this one has delivered. Alright, so it's gotten mass reviews. All of the Call of Duty fans, if you're fans of the series, make sure you pick up this title as well. I'm sure you would be pleased with it just as any of the other games. Alright, so this other one, this game is definitely one of my favorites. I was actually just playing it a couple of minutes ago. It's going to be NBA 2K11. Alright, oh, let me go back for a minute. Call of Duty is available on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. But anyway, back to NBA 2K11, which is available on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 as well. This game has been called one of the best sports game of this entire generation, like the best sports game ever. Okay, so that says a lot. It sort of centers around the Michael Jordan aspect of the game. There's a Jordan Challenge mode where you can basically recreate all of his famous events, from the shrug to when he looks back, to the flu game when he wore the 12s and still dropped all those points, to you can basically replay his whole life. and they have all of his paraphernalia. You can get all of the color Jordans on there and everything. It's really interesting to see that because Jordan hasn't really been included on a lot of NBA sports games because of copyright reasons and things like that. But besides that, the gameplay is great. The Pro Hop system has been changed, and it's definitely a great game. Definitely check out NBA 2K11, okay? All right, and this final game is a game that kind of flew under the radar. It's kind of people have played it, but some people haven't. The game is Red Dead Redemption, available for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. This is the sequel to Red Dead Revolver. It came out a couple years ago, maybe like 2003, 2004. It was available for Xbox and PlayStation 2. But Rockstar, the people that make Midnight Club, they make Grand Theft Auto, purchased the rights and now made this sequel, Red Dead Redemption, and it's an entirely redone game. Imagine what I've been telling people is kind of imagine Grand Theft Auto 4, but it's in the Old West, and so it's like 6 shooters, revolvers instead of pistols and shotguns, and horses obviously instead of cars and things like that, and that's kind of the game. Really interesting game. Nice long gameplay. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So, like I said, Grand Theft Auto of the Old West. All right, so definitely make sure you check out all those titles. Most of them, besides God of War and Halo, are available for PlayStation 3 or Xbox. So, either system you have, definitely pick them up. Okay. Again, make sure you tune in for tomorrow's episode. Make sure you tune into the back episodes, if you will. And Happy New Year in advance. I'm going to put some links down at the bottom for more information. As always, subscribe, rate, comment, like. Check me out on Twitter. Check out my blog site and everything. All right, till next time. Peace.